You follow the hybrid training approach if you want to get into shape. Now, the obvious answer is it depends. What does getting in shape actually mean to you? You know, some of the people that come on board with us, they literally just want to get into the best shape of their lives. They want to get really lean. They want to build muscle for a holiday, whatever it is. A lot of the people that come to us, they just want to have more confidence, which usually involves being leaner, being stronger, having more muscle, more energy day to day, and just generally being more capable. So I think there's a few things that you've got to understand and take into account when you are deciding what sort of training that you want to do. If your sole focus is to look as good as possible, then strength training is always going to be the best way to go. You've only got a certain amount of time throughout the week and a certain amount of energy to allocate to your training. So if your goal was to just get shredded and get in great shape, make sure that you are lifting 4 times a week in the gym. If you just want to look great, you want moderate to high levels of fitness, and you get bored of just doing strength training, then I think hybrid training is a great way to go. And by that I mean balancing strength and endurance training to some degree. But naturally with that sort of training, it's fatiguing. You know, running is a fatiguing activity if that's your chosen form of endurance training. It's definitely not optimal from a physique development and fat loss standpoint. But I think what I know is the key factor to getting in shape, and most importantly staying in shape for years, is enjoyment. And for me, I absolutely love running. I also absolutely love strength training, but I couldn't think of anything worse than just doing strength training. I just get bored of it. I did 9 years of lifting before I even got into running. So for me now, this is the preferred approach to training. But I'm never going to advise a client that they need to run if they literally just want to look as good as possible. So you've got to look at what is the actual goal for you. Is it more just longevity, health, and just being healthier, being a little bit stronger, being a little bit leaner? Or is your sole focus just to just look as good as possible? You've also got to look at time as well. Like, how much time do you have to train throughout the week, and do you actually want to train? Some people don't want to train more than 3 to 4 times a week, and that's absolutely fine. I love training. I've grown up doing sport 7 to 10 times a week since the age of 6. So for me now, training 6 to 7 times a week, it just feels normal. And you've also got to look at energy as well. You know, how stressful is your job? How much energy do you need to bring to work day to day? If you're training every single day and you're getting fatigued, it can hold you back from other areas in your life. So I think hybrid training is an amazing way to train, but it really depends on what you're trying to achieve and what your life actually looks like.